the long-awaited and well-thought-out and frustratingly going to get me yelled at by Trump supporters video. Bum-ba-da-bum! This week in impeachment! Donald Trump's impeachment trial starts this week. Holy freaking crap balls, do we have a lot to discuss from Mitch McConnell to Devin Nunes to Lev Parnas. I mean, there's just a lot going on in the world today. I mean, Donald Trump just broke the news cycle. Has anyone ever noticed that? He just broke the news cycle. Okay, guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I cover everything from daily news to makeup to movies to lifestyle. I am just an all-around commentary channel. I enjoy myself. You should definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Comment down below whether you love me or you hate me. And believe you me, I do get some of the best hate comments on the internet, especially when it comes to Trump fans. But yeah, let's just jump right on into this. So the Senate trial starts this week, and Donald Trump is not handling it well. He hired an all-star lineup of the world's scummiest lawyers. You have Ken Starr, you have Alan Dershowitz, formerly known as Jeffrey Epstein's biatch. Yeah, those are the main two I want to focus on, especially Alan Dershowitz, who's going around on his own, like, media tour, making an idiot of himself. Basically, he's the next Rudolph Giuliani in that department. I don't know much to say on them other than the fact that, like, if these are the people that you're hiring, you are in serious fracking trouble, and it was a really, really bad idea. Yeah. It was just a bad idea. I just wanted to put that out there. It was a bad idea. And we're just going to skip on past that because they're going to make an idiot of themselves. The main dish of what I want to talk about is the fact that he is trying to claim executive privilege when it comes to Mick Mulvaney. Hang on, guys. Sorry, Otis. Mick Mulvaney, John Bolton, Mike Pompeo, and Rick Perry. He's trying to claim executive privilege on all of those and keep them from testifying. And here's a couple of things that are wrong with that. First off, he's trying to say that if the House had wanted them so badly, why didn't they try to get them during the House hearings? They did. They absolutely 100% tried to get them during the House hearings, but they all claimed basically some form of they weren't just going to show up. They ignored subpoenas, which under any normal administration would have got them put in jail or fined or worse. I mean, let's be honest. It would have been the end of their career, but we're not living in normal times. We're living in Donald Trump land where people pretty much do whatever they want when it comes to Donald Trump. And it's incredibly frustrating. They broke the law. They should have shown up for Congress. And the reason that they're now having to be hauled in via the Senate, and we're not even sure if they're going to be hauled in via the Senate because Mitch McConnell is doing everything he can to ensure that this trial is rigged for Trump's favor, which is ridiculous. He should be doing a fair and balanced trial, but that's never, ever going to happen, and we all know it. But because they weren't able to do their job in the House by them just not showing up, now the Senate has to call them. They have the knowledge that we need to tell us about things. And I mean, we have emails from Trump. There were emails released this week that showed Trump just right after he got off the phone with President Zelensky, where he is holding up the aid. So we know that there is a connection. We know that John Bolton called it a freaking drug deal. It was really, really bad. There's a lot of information that we can gain from those witnesses. I mean, let's jump on to the other part of this conversation, which is Lev Parnas, who has basically implicated everyone from Donald Trump right down to William Barr, who we already knew via the memo, not transcript, of Donald Trump's call, and who was directly involved and as dirty can be. And Lev Parnas is going to take down everyone and anything. If he's going down, he's taking the whole freaking party with him, whether you want him to or not. It is a grand spectacle, and it is insane to watch. The whole thing is insane to watch. And this is someone who is in Trump's inner circle. And the reason we know he's in Trump's inner circle is every time Trump tries to say that he doesn't know him, Lev Parnas comes out with more proof that he does know him. But I'm branching off into a rant, and we need to not rant. We need to just pop out the facts and talk about it. So every time he does that, he goes into and he pops out another photo or another memo or something that shows that Trump had direct knowledge of what was going on in the Ukraine. And then you have the Trump lackey that was doing his best to surveil a US ambassador. Why in God's name were they surveilling a US ambassador? They shouldn't have been doing that. Yes, Donald Trump could have fired her, and he apparently on multiple occasions, according to Lev Parnas, tried to fire her and couldn't. So the fact that they were watching her and she felt endangered and threatened and hired extra security probably saved her from a fate that I don't even want to think about, because that is extremely alarming and disturbing. And that is why, bouncing back to why we need to hear from Mick Mulvaney, Rick Perry, John Bolton, Lev Parnas absolutely should be testifying in front of the Senate, and Secretary Pompeo, because he has done nothing, even after hearing what happened and where his employee was being surveilled and stalked by Rudolph Giuliani, has said nothing or come out and done nothing, and he absolutely should be supporting his staff. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is not okay. I don't understand what kind of world we live in today where this is normal, where this behavior is normalized, and Trump people come up with an excuse for him everywhere they can. Trump committed a crime. The crime he committed was holding up that aid. No matter whether you want to call it a quid pro quo, there's just more evidence that shows that. There was an act in the 1970s that does not allow a president to hold up congressionally approved aid for any reason. And he broke that as well. So, I mean, oh, it's so mind-numbingly frustrating, and we need to be better. We need to be better about holding our leaders accountable, whether they're Republican or Democrat. If you don't want to see this continue, please get out and register to vote. Please vote for the candidate you want to see, and don't be bullied or harassed into thinking that your vote doesn't matter, because it does. Just look at Virginia and what we've accomplished in Virginia. Just get out there, vote, canvass, encourage your friends to vote, get everyone you can to vote, because this is getting out of hand. This should not be the daily normal. America has become a laughingstock, and I don't know about you, but I'm tired of seeing it. All right, guys, I will see y'all later.